Welcome to World Drum Club, everyone. I'm Kalani, and in this lesson, I'll be teaching you the Djembe Break. All right, you've maybe heard people talk about the Djembe Break, or maybe you've been in a drum class where somebody's been using this break, but what is this break exactly, and why do they play it? Well, if you're a beginner drummer or intermediate drummer, this is the place for you. So we're gonna learn about the Djembe Break, how to play a couple different iterations of it in 4/4 time or common time, straight time, and maybe I'll throw in one for you 6/8 people towards the end of the lesson. Okay, so let's learn the Djembe Break. So what is the Djembe Break? Well, it's a special cue that a lead drummer, the drummer who's playing for the soloists, for the dancers, the drummer who's doing most of the soloing and playing for the dancers, to cue the dancers or to cue the drumming ensemble that something is going to change. So if we're not playing, it might be to start playing. If we're playing, it might be to stop playing. And if we're playing a certain section and we want to move on to another type of section, we could play the break to cue the beginning of that section. So it's really got three main functions. It's kind of just like a cue that says, hey everyone, let's do the next thing now, right? Instead of yelling 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, there's nothing wrong with a rock and roll song starting 1, 2, 3, 4, right? But that's not what we're doing here. What we're doing is we're replacing that awesome cue, by the way, with a special rhythm, which also has special sounds. So we're combining tones, our techniques, slap, open tones, with a special rhythm. So let's just learn the rhythm first, and then we'll apply the tones. So I'm going to put a little metronome on here. And repeat after me. Just do this vocally first. Bra ding 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 da ga da. Bra beam 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 ba ba ba. Are you doing it? Do it. Bra beam 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 ba ba ba. Bra beam 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 ba ba ba. Okay, so the first thing you have to realize is it doesn't really matter what sounds you make. Don't stress about the actual vocables. It's not a test. The second thing is the first sound is a flam, and we say that by bra, 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 bra. Okay? I don't know why we say that, but that's the way we say it. A little tongue flutter. And that corresponds to this technique where you hit two notes together, but they're not exactly together. So we want to kind of make a fat note by spreading out our timing a little bit. Now, if it's too far apart, it sounds like two different notes, right? That's going to be confusing. So we want them just really tight, not quite together. So you might need to work on that for a minute, but that's what we say. Bra. Now, these are slap tones, but we'll get to that in a second. We're going to learn the rhythm first, and this is a simple cue rhythm. Bra, beam, 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 ba, ba, ba. Dan, ding, 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 da, da, da. A 1 and 2 and 3 and a 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and a 4. So it ends on 4. Let's do it again. I'm gonna play it. I want you guys to keep saying it. And if you have a drum with you and you want to play along, please don't. No, go ahead. I don't care. Ready and play. Bra, beam, 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 ba, ba, ba. Okay, hopefully you're getting a feel for that. Now, the thing I like to do with a group, especially with kids, because they love this, is you're going to then introduce the rhythm. You can teach it vocally, and then you give a little test, and you say, play one note where the rhythm would start. If we were going to go into a rhythm, you're going to play one note. And we call that the downbeat, right? The downbeat. When's downbeat? Downbeat is the first note of whatever you're going to play. So if I was going to play the downbeat, let's say I'm going to vocalize the break right now, I'm going to play the downbeat. This is where we would start playing. But we're not going to play. We're just going to see if we know where we're going to play it, right? So this is the test part. So here's the break, and then I'm going to play the downbeat. Bra, beam, 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 ba, ba, ba. There it is. Bra, beam, 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 ba, ba, ba. Do it with me this time. Bra, beam, 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 ba, ba, ba. It's faster. Bra, beam, 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 ba, ba, ba. Okay, so You don't play the downbeat anytime after the break. You have to make it fit the rhythm. So what the break is telling you is we're going to start, and here's how fast we're playing. So there's a lot of information there. Well, there's some information. Maybe how loud we're going to play. That's more information for the people that like information. So we're going to go into playing. I'll play the break. Let's go into a basic rhythm. You play anything you want. I'll play the break. Here we go. Okay, so now we're playing, and if I'm going to stop, we're going to stop together too. But we stop on the downbeat, same place. Here's the break. So we stop there. Everything starts and stops on the downbeat. So this is the purpose of the break. So now that you know this break, you know what it's about, you know why we do it, you're highly experienced, let's learn a variation of it. So this is one that's a little more syncopated. It's a little fancier. So listen, and then we'll do it together. We're going to vocalize this first. Bra ba 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 diggity. Bra beep 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 da da. Bra ba 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 diggity. Bra ba 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 ba. This is what it sounds like. 2, ready and play. 2, ready and 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it just has a little kind of a fun thing that happens in there. Bra, beam, 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 ba, ba, ba. Bra, beam, 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 ba, ba, ba. So the second couple beats are different. Okay, so the first way I showed you, very simple. Use that and then graduate up to this. This is your level 2 break. Bra, beam, 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 ba, ba, ba. Bra, beam, 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 ba, ba, ba. Let's tap it. Ba, beam, 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 ba, ba, ba. Bra, beam, 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 ba, ba, ba. Pretty simple. I'll play the break, you play the downbeat. Here we go. Here's one more. Okay, so we have a phrase when we teach classes, we say, don't be early, don't be late. You don't get extra points for showing up early on the downbeat, all right? That's just not on the downbeat. It's gonna be the same if you're late, all right? So don't be early, don't be late, just be right on the beat. Okay, let's learn, before we finish the lesson, let's learn one that you can use for a 6/8 rhythm. So 6/8 rhythm would be one with a rolling feel. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, something like that. So we're gonna learn a 6/8 rhythm. A 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, let's play the break. 1, 2, 3, 4. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. I'm gonna make it easy on you guys. Let's just play all open tones. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Hey. All right, so I'm gonna play it. You guys play the downbeat. One more. Okay, so that was fast. If you caught that one, give yourself a pat on the back. Thanks for joining me in this video on how to play the djembe break and what it's for and how you can enjoy playing that with your friends, your students, and your peers in your drumming groups and drumming classes. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. If you have any questions about this ring that I'm wearing and why I'm wearing this ring, I'm going to leave a link below, but this is an awesome little ring that a drummer does not have to take off to play his drum. So I'll leave a link below about that. Until next time, thank you so much for watching World Drum Club. I'm Kalani, your instructor. Please go to patreon.com if you have not already and become a sustaining member of World Drum Club. It's much appreciated. Please like and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys in a future video.